This is a learning and exam preparation video for the business syllabus. At the end of the video are practice assignments for you to prepare you from the exams. Please click www.intmace.com on the link at the bottom of this video to do the assignments for this topic. Unit 3.3 Break-Even Analysis 2. Calculating break-even quantity. Using contribution per unit. Break-even quantity equals fixed cost divided by contribution per unit. Using the total costs equals total revenue method. Total revenue TR equals total cost TC. Profit or loss. Break-even chart can show that any sales that exceed the break-even quantity generate profit, while sales that are less than the break-even quantity leads to losses. Profit equals total revenue, TR, minus total cost, TC. Target profit. Target profit output. It determines the level of output that is needed to earn a given level of profit using a break-even chart. Target profit output can alternately calculate using the modification of the break-even formula. Target profit output equals fixed cost plus target profit divided by contribution per unit. Break-even revenue. Break-even revenue can be determined using a break-even chart. It is obtained at the point where the total revenue equals the total cost. Break-even revenue equals fixed costs divided by contribution per unit times price per unit. Effect of changes in price or costs. Changes in price or cost are the result of making helpful decision-making using the break-even chart that shows the impact on break-even quantity, profit, and margin of safety. This is used to provide the future direction of a business. Changing in price leads to an increase in sales revenue at all levels of output. The firm will also break even at the lower level of output, and there will be higher profits at every output level, and will also lead to an increase in safety margin. An increase in fixed costs leads to an increase in total costs by the same amount at every level of output. Break-even quantity also increases and profits decrease at all levels of output, and also decreases the margin of safety. Increased variable costs increase the gradient of the total cost line, which also leads to a rise in break-even quantity and reduces the margin of safety. Benefits of a break-even analysis. Break-even charts provide an easy and visual means of analyzing a firm's financial position at various levels of output. The management of a business is able to determine the profit or loss, the margin of safety, break-even quantity, and break-even revenue or costs by simply using the charts. The formulas can also be used in giving more accurate results when calculating the above. Changes in prices and costs and their impact on profit or loss. Break-even point. The margin of safety can be compared using the charts or by calculation. Break-even analysis can be used as a strategic decision-making tool, such as deciding on key investment projects or whether a business should relocate or merge with another firm. Limitations of break-even analysis. Break-even analysis assumes that all the output produced by firms is sold with no possibility of stocks being built up or held. In reality, many businesses may hold stocks to cater to any sudden changes in demand. Stocks may also build up due to unsold goods. It assumes that all revenue and cost lines are linear, represented by straight lines, which is not always the case. Changes in the variable cost line, paying overtime wages for production increase, and revenue line, price reductions or discounts, will influence the slope of the total cost line. Apart from showing fixed and variable costs, semi-variable costs are not presented on the break-even chart. It can make the process more complex if these were included. A break-even chart may not be very useful in dynamic business environments such as sudden changes in price, costs, or technology. The accuracy and quality of the cost and revenue data used to determine the effectiveness of break-even analysis. Unreliable or inaccurate data may influence the conclusions reached in the overall analysis. Fixed costs may change at different levels of activity. It would be preferable to represent these fixed costs as stepped lines. For instance, a firm may need to double its capacity in order to increase output, which leads to sharp rises in fixed cost and thereby complicating break-even analysis. Practice assignments, exam prep assignments for the IBA Business Studies syllabus. You may now proceed to try out the exam preparation assignments. All assignments will be marked and feedback will be given. Should you need to speak to one of our tutors, send your email to administration@intmace.com. Please proceed to the link www.intmace.com at the bottom of this video to commence with your practice. Please click subscribe to our video if you find the content useful. All the best with your assignments.